The weights of 25 students of a class are given in the following table. Weight is 65 kg, 8 students have that weight. 66 kg weight is for 6 students, and 4 students whose weight is 67 kg. 4 students are whose weight is 68 kg, and 3 students whose weight is 69 kg. Using shortcut method, find the mean weight. So we have a formula for shortcut method also, and you must be aware of it. So we will use a shortcut method. Shortcut method is what? We have to make a table in it, and we have to write this. These are all xi. We call it as xi, and these are frequency fi. So we will say the table would be something like this, right? I'll just take the table here. Now, what is the table saying in it? That is, see, 65, number of student 8. Now, since we don't have to use the direct method. Direct method, we could have simply added the product there, and added the frequency and divided by some simple method. But here we have to assumed one of these weights as a mean. So we can assume, we'll say, okay, let either 66 or maybe 68 or maybe any one of these is a mean. I do not know which one. Generally we take it in the middle one. So I find the middlemost is a 67 one. This is a 5 number. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5. The middlemost is 67. So I can assume the middle one, that is 67, is assumed mean here. This is a mean. We assume it. Then we have to find the deviation. What is deviation? Deviation is the data that is we have here, that data minus, or we can say xi minus assumed mean. Assumed mean is a, right? So which is in this case is 65 minus 67, right? Got the point? Every time we will subtract. So 65 is this is the data, that data is xi, and minus assumed mean. So if we subtract it, what do we get? Minus 2. We'll keep it. Same day, 66 minus 67 minus 1, will keep it here. Fine. 67 minus 67, it will be 0. 68 minus 67, it will be 1. 69 minus 67 is 2. Now whatever we have got, that is what has to be multiplied by the frequency. Now what is the frequency? The frequency is 8. So 8 into minus 2. So this is frequency into deviation. So once we have got the deviation, we will multiply the deviation by the frequency. So what is that? 8 into 2 minus 2 is minus 16. 6 into minus 1 is minus 6. 4 into 0 is 0. 4 into 1 is 4. And 3 into 2 is 6. Now we will add them up. When we add, considering the sign also, we get minus 12. So formula here is, formula for this shortcut method is this one. Since we have, okay, generally the formula for mean is what? Generally the formula for mean is sigma of fi and xi upon sigma of fi. But here in this case is a slight difference. Since we don't have fi here and xi, we have fi and di. So I can write here sigma of fi and di, or you can simply write fd that they have given here, no issue. Fine, f into d upon sigma of f. But since we have subtracted a from it, I will add a back to it. Is it clear? So we have subtracted it from everywhere, so I will add a to it, and this is the formula for which one? The shortcut method here. So you may be aware of this. So now we will use this formula to find the answer. So put the value there. So value here will be sigma of f is how much? Minus 12 upon, so remember sign you have to put it, otherwise you will get a wrong answer in it, upon, this is 25, less what was subtracted? 67. So I put add 67 from it. A was 67, right? So we will add it back here. This was 67. Now when we solve it, what do we get? Let's solve it here. So this will be minus 12 plus 67 into 25 upon 25. So when we multiply and say subtract it, in fact I would say process it. So let's see what happens after this. That is 67 into 25 will give you 16. This is minus 12 plus 1625. That is 75, and the whole thing upon 25. If I further do that, what will happen? From there I have to subtract 12, right? So if I subtract, I will get 1663 upon 25. So whatever that we have got has to be divided by 25. It gives 66.25. So it will give you 66.25. So the mean is how much? Mean is 66.25, and this is the average weight of the student there. Okay. I made it a mistake here. It is 66.52. I wrote it 25 here. This is 52. So the mean is 66.252, and this is the answer in it. Okay, this is how we have to solve it. Simple one, not difficult.